I'm bored, so I'm finally doing this video. You know, as kinda a channel that covers a lot of K-pop stuff, it almost feels obligatory to do a video like this. It was bound to happen one day and here we are. Obviously, I want to make a disclaimer about anything I say in this. Any sort of negative opinion I state will not be directed at any group in particular. Any video I play in the background will have no relation to this opinion unless the group or artist is named. These are just thoughts / confessions / opinions I've had and just wrote down in the moment. If you know you don't click this kind of content and you're easily sensitive to stuff you might disagree with, this video isn't for you and that's completely fine. I'm just here to have fun with this. Number 1. K-pop is not a genre, it is a music industry. You can't tell me that Side Effects by Stray Kids, or One of These Nights by Red Velvet, or 13:43:40 by BTS, or Lovesick Girls by Blackpink are all the same genre, because they're not. Number 2. There's a lot of groups who could be successful, but their companies are rubbish at promoting them, and their fans are more worried about gatekeeping them so they're not popular, jeopardising their success. These groups just cannot win at the end of the day. Number 3. Understanding a group because of a fandom is such a lazy excuse to me. It just sounds like you never liked them in the first place, nor did you ever like the music. There's plenty of fandoms that I've been in and that I'm still in that have people who are absolutely unbearable and are just pathetic, but they will never prevent me from enjoying who I'm a fan of. The art and the media is too good at the end of the day for me, for anyone to affect my interest for it. I can't stop people from doing that or feeling that way, but I can just never understand it personally. Number 4. Being talented and hardworking is the bare minimum in the industry, as they wouldn't have debuted if they weren't. So no, I'm not just going to stand your favourite underrated group just because they live up to the job standard. Number 5. Half of idols don't have stage presence. That's mainly because the idols who do are very experienced in the industry and have been a group performing for a couple of years and they know their craft. You will probably never see a debut or rookie group that will have 100% amazing stage presence, and I have yet to be proven wrong. Number 6. Luna's recent title tracks have been some of my favourites. Paint the Town, So What, and Why Not are just so good to me. I understand that the EDM genre isn't everyone's favourite, and a lot of these drops in songs are frequent in the K-pop industry for the past couple of years, but I think they do them amazingly and have a unique take on the genre which doesn't make it boring. Number 7. Speaking of Luna, for the longest time I thought that I'll Be There was Hyunjin's solo and Not Around You. I have no idea why, I never realised or how that came to be, I just laugh at it now. Number 8. Red, pink and blue hair are the best hair colours on idols, but they only work on some, and when they do it's a cultural reset. Number 9. It's so interesting to me that 2 of the most polarising releases in the past couple of years were released on the same day, June 19th, 2019. The songs being Side Effects by Stray Kids and Zimzalabim by Red Velvet. Planets must have aligned that day. Number 10. NMIX's debut is the most interesting case of doing the most as a debut, and I can't tell if it's going to backfire or if it's marketing genius. Number 11. Is it plagiarism, or is it just the creative producers being entirely unoriginal? Number 12. Stacey are so cool. They stand out on their own compared to their peers and know how to make a concept and theme unique to themselves, which is why they have great music. They don't play it safe but are clever enough not to do the most. Number 13. BTS are the most successful group, deservedly so, and trying to discredit their achievements will not make your favourite artist more successful. Number 14. The actual 4th gen boy is Garchomp. They are an icon from the 4th generation, and as Sinnoh is my favourite generation, of course I'd pick it. In all seriousness, the 4th gen boy debate is stupid as anyone could hold that title, but majority of the points people bring up are nonsensical and make the whole debate sound even more stupid. I have my personal picks, but I'm not sharing to stop prolonging the argument, so I'll just stick with Garchomp. Number 15. I can never get behind / become a fan of temporary groups. Number 16. Everyone talks how they want this group to do a cute concept again, or that group to make a more dark concept, whilst I'm just here waiting for groups to do a silly or dumb / camp concepts, or a more art house / conceptual concept that is well thought out and not just fancy words for an album and a song title with little to no creativity for the actual concept or music. Something that would show the more messy and vulnerable side, so you don't get labelled as professional, meaning you can win Drag Race in RuPaul's eyes. Number 17. Speaking of Drag Race, I really hope they use a K-pop song one day for a lip sync for your life or legacy or pleasure. There are many songs I can see being absolute bangers and perfect for the show. Number 18. I sometimes watch my songs / comeback rankings from like 2019 and 2020 to see what I still listen to and what I've completely forgot. 2019 especially would be very different compared to now. Number 19. I'm 100% gonna make a video on this, and it's the fact that majority of K-pop fans reduce the idea of a concept to just cute or bright or dark / girl crush and have no idea what their favourite artist concepts are half the time, which is a massive disservice to them as there's so much creativity to discuss and dissect. There are so many more factors that make a concept other than just styling and sound. Number 20. Can we stop letting companies get away with calling a 3-track comeback a mini album? For me, a mini album is 4 to 8 tracks, whilst anything lower than that is a single release, not a mini album. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, thanks for the views, I guess, and I'll see you around soon.